Welcome to this full English explanation of Pokémon Horizons episode 100, titled, We Are the Rising Volteccers. Hello everyone, my name is Elizabeth, from blissyhusband.net. Let's dive in and explore everything that happens in this exciting episode. Picking up from where the last episode ended, the two explorers, Indy and Rubella, begin the battle by having their respective Tauros attack. The four Pokémon dodge, but the two Tauros manage to land super effective Raging Bulls on Liko's Meowscarada and Roy's Crocalor. Dot notices how their opponents did not call out any moves, much like the battle with Maggioro. Dot's Quaxwell and Uruto's Sableye try to attack, but are immediately pushed back thanks to the Laquium in the strong spheres enhancing the capabilities of the two Tauros. Meowscarada uses Magical Leaf on the Aqua breed Tauros. However, it is intercepted by the Blaze breed Tauros. Crocalor rushes in to help with Flame Charge, only for the Aqua breed Tauros to counterattack without a command from its trainer. Crocalor manages to stop himself before the attack could hit as Quaxwell and Sableye save Meowscarada, using Aqua Cutter and Power Gem to cancel the attack before all four Pokémon retreat to their trainer's side. Without a blind spot to exploit, the four Pokémon are forced to dodge another set of Raging Bulls. As Dot tries to come up with a plan, Uruto has Sableye use Confuse Ray that succeeds in confusing Indy's Tauros, causing it to attack Rubella's Tauros that couldn't dodge despite Rubella calling for it to do so. That moment allowed Dot to realize how the Pokémon had been battling while under the influence of Laquium. She explains how Laquium increases a Pokémon's fighting instincts, but at the cost of no longer being able to respond to orders from their trainers. With this in mind, when the two Tauros charge in with Raging Bull, Meowscarada and Crocalor dodge in the opposite directions from earlier at the last second. This results in both Tauros hitting each other and becoming disoriented. The four Pokémon seize the opportunity and successfully defeat the two Wild Bull Pokémon. As the explorers were shocked at their defeat, Liko and Roy rebuke them by saying their strong spheres could never overcome the bond between a Pokémon and their trainer, forcing the explorers and Exceed employees to leave Karna's Pokeball factory without the strong sphere shells. Inside her factory, Karna promises to dispose the shells she made, but points out it wouldn't do much of a difference if her factory wasn't the only one commissioned to make the shells. Liko and the others are determined to stop strong spheres from being released to the public. Orla asks if she can help them, saying that watching their battle earlier made her remember Friday would never let this run on. And honestly, she becomes inspired to adventure as a member of the Rising Volteccers once more. The kids are just so happy to have her join them. Orla then asks for 3 days to make sure the brave Olivine is in perfect condition, and her Pokémon and the kids immediately offer their own help. 3 days later, the airship is finally ready to take off for the skies again. The kids are super eager to board, but Orla stops them, revealing she has even more good news while turning behind her. Molly, Murdoch, and their Pokémon step out from the bushes, explaining how Orla had told them about the brave Olivine being restored and, well, they got approval from their respective workplaces to rejoin the group. Ludlow wasn't informed because he didn't have a Rotom phone, but to everyone's shock, he's already sitting in his usual place on the brave Olivine after apparently hearing from the waves about the brave Olivine's upcoming departure. Orla asks on behalf of the adults present to join the Rising Volteccers, which have been reformed by the kids, and the kids, maybe a little late, agree to it. Uruto also declares he's going to join their team, wanting to take up the position as captain. While he was, disappointed to find out Captain Pikachu has already been designated captain, everyone else doesn't mind letting Uruto join the team. The newly reformed Rising Volteccers settle back into their old positions on the airship, and Dot, well, she's busy booting up the Team App's server. Once the server finishes booting up, Dot notices an encrypted voice message that was sent from an unknown address about a month ago. She manages to decrypt the message and plays it, and suddenly, the original Rising Volteccers are just in disbelief when they hear Friday's voice coming through. After everyone calms down, Dot plays the message again. In it, Fried reveals that both he and his Charizard are doing well after being blown off. He apologizes for not being able to send a message sooner, explaining that the explorers have been watching him, and he asks everyone to look after themselves until he can return, while he does his own investigation into the Laquium. With that, everyone decides it's time to not only celebrate their reunion, but also Frida's survival. Karna sees Orla off, and they take a moment to thank each other for the past year. Orla gives Karna a Pokeball she made herself. Even though it's not quite as polished as the ones she usually crafts, Karna compliments it, saying it's a unique Pokeball that only Orla could make, and promises to treasure it, just like Orla did with the Pokeball she once gave the engineer. When the brave Olivine finally sets sail for the first time in a year, Roy suggests doing something, and Liko and Dot quickly agree, while Uruto just stands there kind of bewildered by it all. Out on the wing deck, Liko steps up to lead the Rising Volteccers as they all do their signature handshake together. Meanwhile, over at Exceed, Indy and Rubella report their failure to Spinel. He just kind of shrugs it off, saying that failure is expected from time to time. Instead, he asks the two of them to keep up with their missions for the explorers before they head out. After hearing that the Rising Volteccers are active again, Spinel starts plotting to get rid of them once more. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit the like button, share it with others, and subscribe to the channel. Your support is what keeps us inspired to make more amazing content. We'll see you in the next video. Until then, take care and stay safe. Thanks for watching. Oh, and if you've got any questions or suggestions, drop them in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. Regards, blissyhusband.net.